Hey guys, this is Tempest Knight here. This message is brought to you by Camper Cleaners. Camper Cleaners, keeping your corners clean since 1987. Just kidding, never happened, never existed. Hopefully, no copyright claim. Anyway, I'm playing the museum today. I'm playing on the professional class with MP7, FN57, and this robbery DLC is pretty great. I love it. We're rolling around here in the Smithsonian with all these dinosaurs. I chose the professional because I wanted to change it up. Everybody's running operator these days, and I love to see more variety. I know that people were running mechanic before that, which would be the same as the engineer. Operator's the assault class for anyone who's coming from Battlefield 4 watching this. This is a really great map. Textures are, they're gorgeous. You couldn't really ask for more. There's a lot of ways to get lost in here. There's a lot of corners to check, so every time you're running around, you can probably expect someone to be in one of those corners. The design of the map is pretty symmetrical. There's a lot of stairs, elevators, all over the map, and if you want to get used to the map, you want to try to engage with those stairs and elevators instead of funneling in on one hallway with most of your other allies. So here I am, I'm running around in the back of their base. Instead of directly engaging, I told my guys, hey, let's go back, retreat. There's too many guys in that position. We retreat, we backtrack, we circle around, re-engage with the target. This keeps you alive, this helps with the tickets, and it also gives them a surprise. I might get dropped when I go up here. It wasn't a big surprise. Yeah. MDC. I haven't seen a lot of people using the slower rate of fire weapons. MDC is pretty fast with the damage output it's doing. For the MDC, I recommend you guys try angle grip and muzzle brake. It's really great to keep your accuracy high on a slower rate of fire weapon because every bullet counts. And if it's already hitting hard, then you don't really need to be sacrificing accuracy for control. I've also tried the RPK. I haven't seen that thing get a lot of love. It is slower, it's doing 600 RPM, but with the damage output it's doing for an assault rifle, AR, I would have put a vertical grip and compensator, and I usually do that for most of the battle rifles for the Enforcer class, and that works out great because you're trying to put as much control as you can so you can hold it down a little bit, but the vertical grip keeps it on point as soon as you start firing. So your starting spread is minimized, and if that doesn't make sense, think about your crosshairs. They start off smaller and more accurate just from the start. Potato grip would be the end spread. When you're shooting as much as you can, it won't get as big as it would without the potato grip. Hopefully that makes sense. Yes, there are throwing knives now. I have not adjusted to the throwing knives. I keep on thinking I have grenades, so I overthrow it a lot. You're gonna see that a lot in this video. Please forgive me for that. This map has become quickly infamous for spawn camping. It's very easy to get spawn camped. There's only so many doors, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 to 5 doors that you can exit out of, and they're narrow doors. So it's very easy to get spawn camped when you got 32 people watching those doorways and hallways. People should think about using gas launcher, using smoke, you know, all these different things instead of trying to get kills with M67 or Molotovs. I've also tried playing Squad Heist. I might upload a video on that, but I'm already focused on a Battlefield 4 video ready for Friday. And Squad Heist is really cool. I think they could have added another game mode that would have been more original. Squad Heist is just a smaller heist with 5v5. That's cool. The thing I like about it is the use of the fire mask when you're using Molotovs on an objective. So if they're trying to disarm, you can throw a Molotov down, but to counteract with that, you got the fire mask. And I think that's really good. This game, as with all multiplayer games, there should always be some way to counteract against some advantage. So with everything, there should always be an advantage, and that's what I liked about this game when they introduced the grapple hook, which would be useful in a game like Battlefield 4, or you got a lot of tall buildings, you want to get to the roof because a lot of people like to sit on top of those roofs, and it's a good strategy. I don't condone this strategy, but sometimes it's extremely necessary, and sometimes people just do it to troll. In any case, it's useful to have counters to every ability that a player has. Anyway, I'm on Echo Flag right now. This is the most engaging flag to be on right now because every time it's always in contention. People love the Echo Flag area because you get to duck behind those displays and throw grenades and hide pretty well. People enjoy that area the most, I think, out of all the maps. I really like Alpha Flag. It's got the solar system, planetary system over there, and when you take out the sun, it's extremely dark. It's pretty cool. I do like how each of the flags have their own unique taste. I like that. What kind of dinosaur is it? There's a Brontosaurus up in the middle at Bravo, and it falls apart. So if you're on there and it falls apart on you, you die. That's pretty cool. I guess you could call it Levolution something. Gameplay here is very competitive right now because it's only premium members, and if you want to catch in on the action, you should try it out, give it a try. If you're coming from Battlefield 4, this would be a very good map for infantry-based operations. If you liked lockers, if you liked Metro, this is a very good map for that. It has a lot of room for 64 players. As you can see, like, even if I go for a flank, I'm still engaging with someone else. There's a lot of room, but it's not too open. You know, you're an indoors map, and you got 5 flags. Everybody's everywhere. So, on Thursday, we have the Siege coming out. I'm wondering if anyone had any opinions on that. I was thinking about playing it maybe on the weekend, but I like to stick to my roots with what I have with the Battlefield community, and I really like my Battlefield community. Everybody on there, everybody on Reddit, and everybody on YouTube and all the other media places. Twitter too. I'm excited for the Battlefield 4 map, guys. You know, it's looks like Laguna Presa Bad Company 2, and I am excited to see that in action. It's better than any of the China Rising maps that I've seen, and also maybe Battlefield 3 too. It has a lot of brush in it, and I really like what I'm seeing there. As for the other weapons, back to Hardline. As for the other weapons, you got the M82, you know, the Modus that you get as battle pickup on Operation Lockers in the snow side on Battlefield 4, and that one it's a heavy hitter. It hurts. I haven't tried it myself, but I've been killed by it a couple times. FN57 is a great pistol. I love how much control it has, and it's just a fast-firing, fun weapon to use. You should definitely give it a try. MP7 is really accurate. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's much better than the Battlefield 4 counterpart. I think it will be comparable to the Battlefield 3 counterpart. Still throwing grenades like crazy. Also, you got the FAMAS and the F2K for Battlefield 4 fans. It's made its reappearance, and it's very easy to set up. Most people go with Potato Grip or so. That always works with fast-firing weapons. Rule of thumb, though, for fast-firing weapons, if you need to drop somebody in more than 5 rounds or so, I would strongly suggest a Potato Grip. And if it takes 5 rounds or less to kill somebody, I would suggest a Vertical Grip. Angle Grip, only as a last resort when you feel like you have no control over the gun, or at least you would like to burst fire the gun at times at longer distances, extended ranges. Angle Grip. And for everything else, muzzle brake should always be considered as a first, because it's just going to give you control without any cons to it. You got the compensator. Compensator's kind of iffy. You want to consider how fast is your weapon. Is it okay to just spray your weapon and reduce that control? for more accuracy. Actually, you sacrifice accuracy for more control. Accuracy very important too, so it's something you definitely want to consider. If it's a slower rate of fire weapon, you want that round to hit. You don't want to risk the chance of it not hitting the enemy. So you just have to control your right thumbstick more, you know, learn your recoils. Some people, beginners, would stick to a certain gun type or class and learn that weapon so that they know how to adjust their aim, their recoil with their right thumbstick, so that really helps. What are the other things we got in here? So we got 4 maps. This is one of them, the museum. We also have Breakpoint, which is one of... That would be... This one and that one are my favorite, because Breakpoint has constant day-to-night changes. So day to night, night to day, it goes back and forth, and it's really awesome to play in that kind of environment where you have to consider maybe getting the IRNB scope or the FLIR scope and trying to take out the enemy, because you also have the sun that comes up, and then that might become a problem because then they become less effective. So there's pros and disadvantages to using those things. The other maps are the docks and Precinct 7. Precinct 7 is really cool. It reminds me of a map in Bad Company 2, and it's not coming to mind right now. But the docks is kind of like North Shore Canals for any Battlefield 3 fans. It has a lot of those crates that are used in harbors. The only thing I'm not a fan of really is that there's so many locations that don't have ladders or snipers to get on, so it becomes a sniper's paradise. There are some flags that are safe from this. I would say Alpha, not Bravo. Delta is also kind of safe. You want to consider those. You want to consider flags where you can stay safe from snipers, and snipers can focus on counter-sniping the other snipers, as far as strategy goes. So, I think it was Whiterun for that map. I don't know, I forgot. White Pass. It was called White Pass, Bad Company 2. It was a great map with a million yellow buildings in some Russian town, I believe. And that was a great map. It brings back a lot of memories to play Precinct 7 with that. I do like the snow effect. I'm not sure if there's any kind of change in weather conditions. It seems to snow at a constant rate. There's no blizzardous conditions. I think that might have been something that would have been cool to see. Other than that, it's a pretty well balanced map. Flags boundaries are huge, so you really have to understand where people will hide and play it a lot to find out what are the hiding spots and where can I go. FN57 does a lot of work in this game.
Took him out!
If you haven't tried it, give it a try. It's an all-class weapon. You don't have the robbery DLC, and you're considering one over the other, like criminal activity and robbery. Robbery is definitely the way to go if you're trying to play close quarters. And most of the people that come into this game definitely want to give this one a try, especially with the weapons that come with it. So yes, I did go Prestige. Some of the things that happen with Prestige mode, or Legendary, I'm going to call it Legendary from now on, as it should be. When I did Legendary, I bought a lot of battle packs for anyone who is about to near Prestige or consider going Legendary. I ended up losing some of the new camos that came with the DLC, so that was a loss of money in there. But if you stock up on battle packs, you can save... You can get back a lot of money, because buying battle packs will give you vouchers, and you can turn back some vouchers and sell them and get some money back when you start your Legendary mode. Legendary mode is it's pretty challenging. You have to buy everything back and try all the guns all over again without their attachments, so that's pretty cool. I will be streaming later today, around 6:30 PM if anyone catches it, and I will be uploading Battlefield 4 video over the weekend. On Thursday, I will let everyone know how I do with the Siege. Stay tuned. Twitter, Instagram's coming up soon. I'm really trying to work hard at this. Please keep in touch. subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. Tempest Knight signing out.